If you're thinking about donating to charity this holiday giving season, there are lots of local nonprofits to show your support to, and you can tax advantage of updates to the charitable tax codes all at the same time. Lauren is sitting down asking questions about nonprofits in the Dayton area and how you can give.
Thanks, Jack. We're joined now by Michelle Lovely, the Senior Vice President for Development and Donor Services with the Dayton Foundation. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Well, the Dayton Foundation oversees thousands of funds all across the area. So what is it like this time of year in your office?
Honestly, it's fun. It's really exciting to see how our community comes together.
Yeah.
And I mean, we are sending out thousands of grants every week this time of year. We have donors that are opening lots of funds for tax advantage, getting it in before the end of the year, and just lots of gifts coming into those funds too.
Very cool. So for people who haven't donated before, what are some of the things that they can support and how do they do that?
Yeah, so there are so many great nonprofits in our area. So we always say, we want to know what you're passionate about so that we can help match that up for you. But I will say, because there's been this convergence of shortfalls in some funding and nonprofits having higher needs, we have been seeing a lot of individuals giving more to basic human needs type things like food, housing, shelter.
And you have some tips for families when it comes to taxes as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so there are so many ways that you can give in a better tax efficient way, but especially you've probably been hearing for years like bunch or bundle, and a lot of people started doing that when they were no longer able to itemize. But this year it's really important because with the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, there are some things happening next year that are causing people to either accelerate their giving this year or bundle some of their donations for future years, not just to get above the standard deduction, but because they're in the future, there'll be a floor to the charitable giving. So it's 0.5% of their AGI next year that they have to give before they can itemize. And then also there'll be a cap for the really high-end donors that they can only do 35% instead of 37%. So they're saying, hey, I'm going to do it this year when I know I get that full amount to be able to deduct and then give it away in future years.
And there still is time to get that in this year.
Still time to get it done. Yes.
Okay. Well, does the Dayton Foundation have any resources to help people through the process? I know it can be complicated, especially when you're dealing with the tax stuff.
Definitely. And what I love about the Dayton Foundation is that we have a product for every single donor. We have a free product with no minimum balance. And so it's a great way to give in a really smart, efficient way and keep it all in one place and use appreciated stock a lot of times so you can avoid capital gains. But again, it don't have to be super uber, rich or wealthy to get involved. So.
And what's the best way for people to get a hold of you if they want to do that?
Yeah, so just www.daytonfoundation.org or call us. My direct number is 937-225-9948. And I'd love to help.
All right, fantastic. Michelle Lovely, the Senior Vice President for Development and Donor Services with the Dayton Foundation. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.